the way, like, Hi friends, happy holidays. I hope that you guys are doing well. For today's video, I would like to share with you my top 10 beauty products of 2021. So if you're interested to see which products made the cut, then just keep on watching. Okay, before I show the products to you, just a little bit of disclaimer. Walang order. So I'm gonna show you the products in no particular order. It doesn't mean that I show the product first, na yun na yung favorite ko, or I show the product last, na yun yung least favorite ko. All of these products, I really thought about it, kung ano yung mga products na ginamit ko talaga this 2021, and yung mga products na I really enjoyed, and products that I would recommend that you guys try. So it doesn't matter if I showed it first or last, I love them all equally. So without further ado, let's start with the first one. Okay, so the very first one is this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I used the shade 1 Fair. This was also included in last year's list, and I really think that it deserves this spot. I have been using this a lot this 2021. Nakita nyo naman, meron na siyang dent. So, again, the way that I use this is to set my under eyes and the areas of my face where I have enlarged pores. I have a different powder for setting the whole face, which I'm going to be talking about later, but I really love this powder. It makes everything smooth. It kind of blurs your pores. It's very thin, travel friendly. The only qualm is the price, but in any case, this is one of the top products of my 2021. I always use this. I make sure that, you know, every time I set my eyes, I have this, because it really does, you know, prevent creasing in my eye. My concealer just stays the same all day long. Kaya, ayan. The second product is something that I have only gotten recently, so I really thought long and hard if I should include it in, you know, this video, but I have so much love for it, and I have been using it every single day ever since I got it. So I thought, you know, it's something that I should really include in this year's list, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm Face Palette. I have a separate video talking about this one, and if you've seen that, you know how much I loved this palette, how impressed I was by this palette. So again, this is what it looks like. It's just so pretty. I mean, if you are of similar skin tone as mine, you will definitely appreciate this. You will definitely love this. Something na wala talagang tapon. You can, you know, use all of the shades, as in, just look at it. One thing to note pala, when, you know, after I filmed that video, I realized that this shade, the deeper contour shade, sometimes it turns a little bit reddish on my face. So what I do is I, you know, combine these two shades, and it's just the perfect contour shade for me. So I super love that. Kaya ayan. The third product is a skincare product, and it is the Glow Serum Propolis Plus Niacinamide from Beauty of Joseon. I talked about this in detail in my other video entitled, you know, Yes Style Haul. It was the first time that I tried it, and ever since I have been using it every day. This is my second bottle. Ito yung una. Ubus na siya. So I had to reorder, and definitely it should be in this year's list kasi nga it's super good for my skin, at least sa skin ko ha. It has propolis and niacinamide, both of which are very, you know, soothing and calming for the skin. And I, you know, whenever I use this serum, my makeup just glides on very easily. As in, it really hydrates my face, and I don't know how to explain it, but it sort of leaves a very thin film, and it feels like my skin is really moisturized, and because of that, the makeup tends to glide, you know, more smoothly. I don't know. Hindi ko alam paano explain. But it just gives that effect. Yung hindi, like, you won't even try to tug, or, you know, walang ka-effort mag-blend whenever I use this. And that's why it's, it's something that I think I need every single day, especially whenever I'm applying makeup. So, ayan. And it doesn't hurt that, you know, it has really, really good ingredients in it. So, ayun. Our product is also a skincare product, and it is also from Beauty of Joseon. It is their Dynasty cream. Look at that luxe packaging, diba? Ang ganda. Ang lakas pa social. Anyway, so I really love this moisturizer. It's more on the heavy, thicker side. So I only use it during nighttime, but if you have drier skin, then you can get away with using this during the day as well. But for me, I use this during the night, especially whenever I introduce new acids to my skin or retinol. I make sure that this is the moisturizer that I use because it's very soothing, calming, and it's just very thick, but not yung thick na mabigat sa skin na. It's thick, but it still feels super light on the skin, like your skin can still breathe. That's why I really love this. I'm not gonna go on and, you know, talk about the ingredients list because I've already done that in the Yesta haul video. So if you want to refer to that, you can. But in any case, I love this product. I love the packaging. I love the simplicity of it. It's almost, you know, gone. Konti na lang. And I already have a backup jar in case na mangyari yun. And ayun, that says a lot. So I really love this. Ayan. The fifth one is a product that was also included in my last year's list. And it is the Hourglass Translucent, wala kayong makita. Ito na lang. Translucent Veil Setting Powder. It was included in last year's list, and I need to include this in this year's list because I have been using this non-stop as well. It's like a finishing powder. I have a separate setting powder, but this one is the finishing powder that I use. I hate it when my face is too matte. Like, I'm not a fan of matte finishes. You know, sometimes how you don't like matte, but you need it, especially during the summer. So whenever I, you know, set my face with a matte powder, I make sure to finish it with this powder just so it doesn't look super matte. And it's just super, super good. It's very fine, gives you a little bit of sheen. It's just how I want it. I know some people, this is not their cup of tea. They really want that matte looking face, but for me, this is just perfect. I definitely reco this. So, ayun. The sixth product is probably my best discovery of 2021, and it is the Misha M Perfect Cover BB Cream. I use the shade 21 Light Beige. This was also included in my Yesta haul video. It was the first time that, you know, I've tried this product, and I have not stopped using it ever since. As in, truly, I have not stopped. I rarely wear foundations now. I think I only would, you know, choose to wear foundations if I'm going to a really important event or a place wherein kailangan plakado talaga yung makeup mo. But for everyday use, for when I go to the groceries, meet some friends, run some errands, go to the office, this is what I use. And it's super easy to use as well. Pump lang, chuk chuk, and then warm it with my fingers, put it on my face, and I'm done. As in, super easy breezy, and I think that's one of the reasons why I super love this. The coverage is also good. It's light to medium. You can definitely build this up. It also has SPF, which is, you know, a super plus for me. And again, the ingredients in this one are also very good for the skin. It's anti-wrinkle, it's very hydrating. I don't know, it's just the perfect BB cream for me. Now that my now that my skin is getting a little bit more mature, I tend to choose products that will not dry it out, products that have, you know, additional skincare benefits, and this is one of them. I highly recommend that you try this if you haven't. So, yeah. Seventh product, or two products. Hindi ako makadecide sa kanila eh, but the seventh products are my eyelash curlers. One from Maybelline and one from Shiseido. The reason why I included both is because I used them together. I feel like I get the best lash effect whenever I use them together, and ito yun. Ayan yun. Ayan. Yan yung effect. I like the Maybelline one because it has a larger opening. So compared to the Shiseido one, you can see, ayan, mas wide yung opening niya dito, and you can really go in and curl. But this one naman, if I use this on its own, the curl doesn't really last long. So, parang ito yung reinforcement niya. So, whenever na meron ng curl, I'm just gonna use this and, you know, do the like pumping motion. Siguro mga 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's just gives this effect. And it stays the whole day na. Kaya, ayan. I need to use both talaga to get this effect. I can't get this effect using only this or using only this. Kaya yan, pair sila. The 8th product is this palette from Hindas. This is the Beautopsy palette, and this is one of the better releases this year. And personally, I think this is one of the best palettes out there. You can do a lot with this palette. The possibilities are endless. The colors are endless. I mean, I'm not a creative person. I'm not a professional makeup artist or someone who, you know, does art. But I appreciate this. So what more if you're, you know, a really creative person, if you're a makeup artist, then you can create a lot of looks using this one. So in my video, I used it as, you know, a contour, a highlighter, an eyeshadow, a blush. So everything is here. Now, if you're going to ask me if I prefer this one, if I would prefer this one over the Charlotte Tilbury one, I would probably choose the Charlotte Tilbury one just because I don't wear eyeshadow on the daily. When it comes to it being very user-friendly, mas user-friendly si Charlotte. If, you know, something that I would use every day, then I would probably use Charlotte every day. It just has everything that I need. But this one is a good second, as in, especially if you are, you know, if lagi ka nag-eyeshadow, andito na siya lahat. You can create a ton of look using this one. So, ayan. Yan siya. Okay. The 9th product is actually a rediscovery for me. I used to love this, but then I stopped using it for some reason. And now I am using it again for some reason. And it is the Anastasia Brow Pomade. I am in the shade Soft Brown. I don't know, as in super weird. Nasa cabinet ko lang siya and hindi ko siya pinapansin. But like 5-6 months ago, I started using it again and wala na akong ibang ginagamit na brow products to shape my eyebrows except this one. And I'm glad I did because it's almost dried out. So medyo naabutan ko siya and meron pa akong products na nagagamit. Kaya ayan, I highly recommend this also. Although it's not beginner friendly, I would say that. But, you know what? Wait, may papakita lang ako. So, whenever I use this brow pomade, this is the brush that I use along with it. Kasi, kita nyo, it's super thin. Like, kan nakakita nyo ba? Ayan, no? Ang nipis-nipis niya. And it is perfect to really outline your eyebrows. Kasi yung mga ibang ganito, medyo makapal siya. Makapal yung dito niya. Kaya pag nilagay niyo siya dito, parang ang kapal din. So, nahihirapan ako. Kaya this one and this one, they're a perfect match. And I got this lang sa Carrefour. But that was years ago. I don't think they still have this. So, if you can find something similar, then this might be something that would become easier to use if you have this kind of eyebrow brush. And we're down to the last product, the 10th product, the last but not the least. It's a mascara from Loreal. It's their Lash Paradise Waterproof Mascara. I love this mascara so much. I've also talked about this in some of my videos, and in fact in my last Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm video, I've also talked about this. It's just, I'm using it today, so you can see, ayan yung effect niya. And it just stays like that the whole day. You don't even need to like curl it again. And I don't know. We all know that waterproof mascaras are better at holding curls than non-waterproof ones. And that's the reason why I always choose the waterproof, especially if I need the curl to last the whole day. But I love the formula of this one. It's not too heavy as well. It doesn't flake on me. Hindi ako nagpapanda eyes whenever I use this. The only medyo qualm is very hard to remove, as in yun lang. But again, it's waterproof, diba? So just use a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil to remove it, as to, you know, not tug your eyes. But other than that, this is perfect. As in, it gives me the effect that I want. It's very cheap It's very accessible. You can buy this everywhere, and yeah. So I think this is my second tube, if I'm not mistaken. Kasi halos paubos na rin siya eh. Halos paubos na rin siya. But then again, with all mascaras, you need to give it a little bit of time. Minsan talaga pag unang gamit mo, medyo magka-clumpy siya ng konti. So you just remove the excess. You know naman the drill. So ayun. Wow, I guess that's it. We finished my list for 2021. I hope that you guys liked the products that I have mentioned. If you guys have any questions for me, just feel free to leave a comment. If you're my friend, you can just send me a WhatsApp or send me a message on Instagram. But in any case, ayan sila, and I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Happy holidays again. I wish for your family's happiness and safety this year and on to 2022. So ayun lang. Thank you again for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!